Hello and welcome to the HopCast.
Welcome to the HopCast, indeed.
Episode 16.
We're getting up there. But,
I'm Chmielewski.
and my name is Ken Hunnemeder.
And look who's back.
We brought back Mitchell!
Yes, I'm glad to be back.
You seem.
Oh, I am.
You haven't been on in a while, right?
I think it was episode
2.
2.
We had some Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale, and I'm still having a problem saying it. But, yeah, it brings back good memories. Normally we kind of stick to the United States, kind of venturing out today.
Right. Off to French Canada.
Yeah, we are. And we're going to Unibroue.
And how appropriate for episode 16, doing their 16th and 17th anniversary.
Yeah. Little backstory on Unibroue is just that they're a Canadian brewery that does Belgian styles. Exclusively Belgian style, as you can see from their caged and corked bottling method, is very Belgian. So I'm assuming this is going to be a Belgian ale of some sort.
Right.
Making
I
that
think this is
assumption.
their strong pale.
Okay, is that what they? It's a 10%.
So the higher alcohol makes it a strong versus just the
Yeah,
pale.
like Belgians. You know how United States we call it imperial? They just call it strong. But we'll pour this out.
And we're going to do like little tasters just because we have the 16 and 17 and we want to get to it quicker.
And we got a lot of stuff to do tonight and we want to get too hammered. So it's a little cloudy.
A little orangey cloudy, I guess.
It's like a burnt brown.
Getting like
Burnt orange.
Burnt
finger-
orange.
About a finger ahead, I guess. Finger to 2 finger.
I poured mine a little vigorously, I think.
I think you seem to see more head in the Belgian beers, right?
Yep. It's very common characteristic for a Belgian ale.
So since this is their 16th and we have the 17th, you brought the 17th.
I did bring the 17.
So did you get that last year or this year?
I got it this year.
Okay. So that puts them around like 91 starting out.
I think I've gone as far back as the 11th anniversary I've had.
Oh wow, okay.
There was this really cool beer tasting that had all different vintages. I went 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It was awesome. It was really cool.
So this is almost our first official vintage tasting, I guess.
Yeah. So the 16 came out probably, I don't know, 2 years ago.
Right.
So this has been aging for a couple years. Has a nice raisiny smell. Kind of sweet and tart.
Oh, I'm getting the tart.
It smells delicious. You can smell the Belgian yeast.
Let's give it a try. Oh yeah,
It's very good.
The tartness, like appley tartness,
Yeah.
I guess is the best way to describe it.
Can you tell that it's been aged at all? I'm getting a lot of mature aged flavors. Where you can kind of tell that it's been sitting on the shelf for a couple of years, which is like
I don't think I've had enough aged beers to be able to pick that out.
It's almost like it gets a little musty sometimes. Not a bad thing.
Good mustard.
Yeah, like the flavors kind of round out and come together. It's something that's hard to describe unless you have tried it. And so I would definitely encourage people to lay down beers for a while. Assuming
if you can, and if you have a beer, I think it's got to be above 9.
It depends on how long you want to age it for. I think you can get away with like 8%, age it for a year or so. But the more alcohol it does have, they can age for decades.
Right, you just picked up something that said it could age for like a half or a quarter of a century.
There was
25 years.
I've heard of people doing the Chmielewski, which is another Belgian style ale, or not even a Belgian style. It is a Belgian ale, but people age that for like 25 years.
What? Oh, speaking of Chmielewski, that's like the 17. It's like comparable. So if you've seen
Same style.
Same style.
Okay. Chmielewski is really good.
All the Chmielewski I've had are really good.
Yeah. I know.
Chmielewski.
So this style is similar to the Delirium Tremens. If you see that in the store.
16 is?
16, yeah. The strong pale ale.
This is
Really like this.
I don't know. It's a lot different than delirium tremens,
Mm-hmm.
where delirium is like almost like crisper, drier. This has like a lot of sweet overtones.
Right. It doesn't really
Dry.
make your mouth dry as much.
Like
Could part
dark
of that
dried
be due-
fruits.
Could that part of that be due to aging?
No, I think it's just a different. It's more to do with the recipe, I would say. Like and even the color, like a delirium is really like a clear
Yeah.
beer. You can't really
Much
it's just
cloudier.
cloudy and you can't see through it at all. So I don't think the aging really has much to do with that. Like the aging won't make it taste totally different.
It'll just bring out the flavor.
It just kind of rounds it, you know. So
I'm sure you're not going to change that much with aging.
I certainly
a little
haven't.
wiser, maybe.
Not me.
Huh?
Just saw a video of myself like 10 years ago and painfully similar.
But this is delicious. I wish I had another bottle to age longer. Damn it!
When I bought mine, they still had 15 and 16.
Wow, no kidding. I
Yeah.
haven't seen 15 in a while.
So if you see any of these, pick them up. The 18 probably going to be out soon since it's the end of the year now.
And basically anything Unibroue. I haven't had a bad Unibroue. They all usually come in these big, huge bottles. You can find the smaller bottles, but I just go for the big one and share it with people.
Yeah.
The Fin du Monde from Unibroue is one of my favorite beers that I've ever had.
That's a classic, La Fin du Monde, and they all
What's that? The end of the world, right?
translates to end of the world. And,
A lot of their beers have like the end is near, like
That's just some pretty
double
sweet
rise,
artwork on them.
damned.
The artwork is sweet. These not so much. It's just pretty plain and classic. But I don't know who does their artwork, but they're almost like drawings and like mythical beasts and stuff like
great
that.
death metal cover. It's like an album. Like,
I think Mitchell over here is jonesing for some more beer, so.
oh, let's open up the 17 now.
You poured less for me.
Oh, it's a bigger glass. It looked less. You have the Canadian glass, Mill Street. Well, yeah,
Right.
up in French Canada, they're doing something right.
Yeah, I love Unibroue. Really good stuff. All right, Mitchell.
Let's pour this out.
The 17.
Okay, so right away we're seeing that the color's different.
Much darker.
Which
Sure.
Which
It's
makes
still cloudy.
still cloudy.
Mhm.
Which makes sense because this is their strong dark ale.
Okay.
It's not a pale ale anymore. And so we're getting the dark color from the like malted, the malts are
Dark
roasted.
malts.
They just roast it longer.
Right.
probably.
Exactly. We should mention that doesn't have anything to do with the aging process, that it's darker. These are just completely different beers.
Yeah.
You know, they make a new recipe every year.
I
And
think
so
previous years it was a pale ale, so this might be I've just looked back at like the 15th and 14th, and it was pale ale, so this might be their first dark ale.
Okay.
It's a completely different smell.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
it smells weird.
I guess it smells more Belgian-y. That-
It's got a
That's like-
distinct odor of Belgium.
That's fair.
If that's like a,
That's the yeast then.
yeah, the yeast, yeah.
When I first started drinking beer, I was like, why do Belgian beers just all taste kind of weird? And like they're really good. It's just like that you can tell that they taste Belgian-y, but it's the yeast.
Yeah, it's got a little more roasted smell to it.
It smells a little soapy to me. You get
That
that?
just might be your glass.
Well, no, it had the 16. Alright, let's
Do you get that? Is
see
it just
what you
me?
mean. Alright.
Like I could totally dork out and tell you exactly what soap it is because it's like a sanitizer used in brewing.
Oh.
It smells like it's Star Sand.
You think it got in there a little bit, maybe?
I don't know,
We
maybe.
didn't
You
rinse
could
it
have a
out.
lawsuit on their hand.
It's safe to drink, non-toxic.
Oh. Oh, man. It is different.
That flavor comes out too. First thing I noticed is really carbonated.
Yeah.
Well, you can. I still have some bubbles going on.
I have a lot, yeah.
I don't have much.
But the bubbles, when you look at it, the bubbles are really small. When you drink it, the bubbles are really big. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like it almost feels champagne-y in your mouth.
Oh yeah, because it coats the mouth a lot more than the 16 did. Much less tart. I'm not getting so much tartness.
There's a flavor that I can't figure out what it is.
It's Star Sand.
Soap in there.
There's soap in it. I think I like the 16 better.
I do too.
I'd have to agree, yeah.
I don't know. There's something. I actually do get like some sourness to this one.
Could be, yeah. That could be why I don't like it as much. Because I'm not a big fan of the sours. So I'm surprised you're not.
I actually
enjoying
do.
it.
I do like the sours. I just. I think that the flavors in the 16 are more well-rounded, probably due to the aging process. But I think even when I'm trying to look past that, I think the original beer probably was too.
But it's interesting to see more Belgian beers doing the dark style. Like in the U.S. we have the imperial stouts, like the Dark Lord and the Darkness and all those. So they're trying to like venture into that.
Yeah, there's a lot of breweries now that are coming over and checking out American stuff and have been, because typically over there the consensus has been American, Budweiser, and all that stuff, and bland, flavorless beers. And now with the craft brewing industry up and coming, they're
starting to branch out.
Exactly. They're becoming more and more aware of how many great beers there are in America.
And they've for so long stuck to like the main ingredients, like water, barley, hops, yeast.
Well, in Germany, it can't be beer.
Right.
It's only made from those things.
Yeah, it's the German purity law, 1516.
So,
Reinheitsgebot.
So I wonder if this is Unibroue trying something new that
Yeah.
they haven't done, and it's just
Trying to be a little bit more progressive, I don't know. But, and that would make sense too, because it's not like they're an actual Belgian brewery. They're fairly close to America,
Taken separately, if we hadn't had the 16 beforehand, this is still good,
oh yeah, it's still.
Oh, it's great beer.
but the 16.
And this one is also 10%, so they're both 10. That's probably a theme they stick with for these anniversary meals.
The strongs.
So, I mean, you really can't go wrong with the Unibroue. I'm happy.
Well, I brought it. Good.
So yeah, thank you so much, Mitchell, for bringing the beer. It was lovely.
No problem.
It's always nice to see your face. Love your face.
Try to bring more as I find it. Actually, my mom is down in Louisville, Kentucky right now, and I'm trying to get her to bring back some more Kentucky bourbon barrel.
That'd be good. That'd be good. We like that. We like that.
Mitchell and Don's mom. Come there.
Shout out! All right, so thanks for joining the HopCast. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.